Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Goodman Arena here on the Cleveland State campus, home of the Vikings. The Orange take the ball to start the game, and Jay, they have a group of shooters that's just brilliant.
Mike, this is a big-time shooting team. They're very good at finding open opportunities from the perimeter, and that can really stretch your defense and put them in bad positions out on the floor.
Let's see if the outside shooting is enough. Fisher with the game's first field goal, and he puts his team up for the start of the game. Height with the ball up top for the three.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
Great hands. That pass is intercepted. Syracuse have possession, 2 down. Bowens up top with the ball. They drop it inside. Woodward passes outside.
Great awareness early on in this ballgame, Mike. That steal really sends a message.
Fisher is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Good call. Not only could you see it, you could hear the contact on that one.
He makes his first shot at the line. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. Orange take the ball up, down 4 points right now. McLaren off on the layup.
I love the attitude this team has come out with early in the game on the glass. That's the way to grab a defensive rebound right there. Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again. That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space where he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he had really nice form on his jump shot.
The Deacons bring it up court with a 2-point lead. For 2, Grove off target from the wing. Puts it up. Summers makes a nice assist on that bucket.
Well, he didn't get a clean look there, but somehow got it to go in. The coach was not pleased when he was putting that one up, but he'll keep quiet because it went in.
Fisher gets his 6th point this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. He goes up. Summers off target from 18 feet. 2-point differential between these clubs. They throw it down low. Inside shot. Jay, that was a great feat to set up that score.
And Mike, that's his 3rd assist. He is really looking for open teammates and finding them. Great court vision.
The Orange take the ball up, down 4 points right now. McLaren fired short. Woodward couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw strike. He hits the first free throw. He hits both free throws. McLaren passes it in. It's a 6-point ball game. Passes back. They're inside. Summers kicks it out. Height for the 3. Height misses on the jump shot. Fast break chance.
Oh, I can't wait to see this play again, Mike. He got some contact going up for the shot before he makes the layup.
Jay, it looked like he could sense the defender closing in. Almost looked like he wanted to create the contact and get the ref's attention. Maybe a 3-point chance.
Not a bad plan either.
And either way, it was great and a strong play for the layup. The Deacons have it, and in the last 16, they've scored a dozen. Woodward had too much mustard on that one. The Deacons score, and that's 10 unanswered. Feeney puts the ball in play. They drop it inside. It's knocked loose. McLaren misses and doesn't stop the run. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are on a 14-4 run here. With the jump shot, Height with the board. 10 points separate the teams. Fisher with the steal, and that's number 2.
He pulls off another steal right there. He has lived in the passing lanes all night tonight, and this lead can be partly credited toward his defensive efforts. Just what the defense was looking for there. He came close to fouling, but he didn't. And his defense was what kept that shot from getting off cleanly.
Woodward with the ball up top. Goes for 3. Fisher doesn't get the tray to fall this time. Syracuse are down by 8 with the ball. Bowens clanged that one off the back of the iron. Woodward can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Fisher misses the 3 this time, but you don't want to give him too many good looks out there. Summers lays it in. Fisher throws it in. The Deacons with the ball. They're up 6 points. Woodward whipped it out top. The ball inside now. Fisher off on that shot. Not a real good look there. Gives it back. He gets blocked. Height is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Substitution.
Finn comes off the floor for now. He makes his first shot at the line. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. Woodward will be looking for another assist this trip down the floor. It would be the 5th. Orange take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Syracuse score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. Fisher with the inbound pass. 2-point differential between these clubs. Takes the shot. Woodward can't get it to fall and can't stop the run. The Orange are trailing by just a little bit here as we move through the first half. Jay, what can you say about their play so far?
Mike, they're still trailing in this first half, but I've been impressed with the way they punched the ball inside. They've got an advantage in points in the paint, but they've got to pick up their defense.
Gives it back. Woodward from beyond the arc. Woodward gets the tray to fall. Orange down by 3 with the ball. He's in close. Syracuse score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Demon Deacons have the ball. They're up by 1. Fisher misses an easy one. Orange have it, and they've scored 12 of the last 15 in this one. In close. The Orange score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Finn got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. McCray entering the game for the first time. Defense. Grove with the inbound. Woodward will be looking for his 5th assist of the ballgame on this trip. Fires. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
Fisher scores and gives them the advantage. The Orange are on a 14-5 run here. For the deuce. Bowens with the bank, but misses off the glass. It's a one-point game. Shoots. Wren gets his second assist of the game.
Great pass, and he gets yet another assist. This is the kind of guy you love to have on your team if you're a player, because you know if you work hard, he's going to find you and get you the ball. He has absolutely no ego. All he wants to do is get the ball to the right man. And you know if you get open, you're going to be that man.
That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
It goes in deep. Grove feeds it out. Wren draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line. He can't get the first. He does nail the second free throw. Bowens throws it in. The Orange have the ball down by 7. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, heading into halftime, this team has a big lead because they've shot the three very well. I think at halftime they're going to be talking about continuing to try to find open three-point opportunities, but not forcing it. They don't want to be cavalier with this good shooting. They've still got to play good defense and work to get good high-percentage shots. Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics, and that's what they did right there.
And that pass had eyes to set it up.
Yeah, the feed really created the opportunity for that shot.
Finn has it up top. They go inside. Releases. Fisher doesn't get enough on the shot, comes up short. 7 points between these clubs. The ball's free. The Demon Deacons touched the ball last before it went out. Grove will leave the floor. Feeney got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. Figueroa up top. It's dropped in low. The Orange can't sink it after a great inbounds pass. The Demon Deacons are on a run. They've scored 10 of the last 12. Feeney triggers it in. Syracuse with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Throws it up. Figueroa with the tip in. Figueroa. Puts it up. Fisher is fouled hard on the way up. He gets 2 shots. He gets the first of 2. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. 9-point game we've got going. McCray has the ball up top. Summers for the 3. Summers, no luck with the long 3 ball. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are on a 14-4 run here. From outside, Minoff breaks a 3. You don't want him taking that shot. McCray with the buzzer beater, but he misses. That'll do it for the first half with the score 31-22. halftime players. Hodge going to the bench. Grove with the inbound pass. The Deacons have a nice lead here to start the second half, Jay. They were leading in the first half as well, of course. What's their recipe for success tonight?
Well, Mike, this lead is there because of the great three-point shooting by this team. They've got to continue to play solid defense, especially in the first 5 minutes of this second half. Send a message.
McLaren botches the layup. The Deacons with a 9-point lead and the basketball.
You know, they got some defense on him, but it didn't do any good. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Just seemed to ignore the pressure and picks up 3.
That's really solid perimeter play on his part. Great shot.
Pretty cool, isn't he? Orange have possession, trailing by a dozen. Knocks it away. It's a break. There's another good basket for them, Jay. These kids had the advantage at the half. It's carried over to the second half. Now they're threatening to break it open.
And this is danger time when you're on the road. When the home team is playing well, the crowd gets into it. This team is clicking on all cylinders right now. Assuming they don't have a big collapse, they should be able to run away with this one.
Inside now with the ball. Summers gets a lot of contact and will have a chance to get the 2 at the line. He hits the first free throw. He gets them both. Fisher throws the ball inbounds. The differential, 13 points. Puts it up.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Summers now has 10 points in the game. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting him here tonight.
There's a loose ball. Here comes the fast break. Jay, this is exactly the kind of backcourt play that creates victories.
You've got that right, Mike, and when your backcourt plays this well, it really extends the defense. Then they can start looking inside.
Bowens passes it in. Orange with a big deficit, down by 15. Puts it up. McLaren with the swish. You have to be surprised to witness such an offensive output from this kid, Jay.
No question about it, Mike. He's a talented low-post player, but they've been shutting him down there. He's floated out to the perimeter, and he's been really hurting him with those perimeter shots. I think they've got to get out on him now because he's proven he can hit that shot. It's been a nice surprise for this team.
Having a Jay Billis night. 11 points between these two teams. Feeney steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Height lays it in. It gets picked off. Syracuse with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Fisher gets his 6th rebound of the night. Fisher has 2 3-pointers, could get a 3rd on this trip. Grove with the tip-in.
Well, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat.
Inside, McLaren banks it home.
Mike, I think this play is up for the textbook execution award. I thought the defense did a very nice job, but it was a great read and recognition by the offense. He really earned that basket.
Grove with the layup. Bowens puts the ball in play. 11 points between these two teams. Releases. McLaren gets his 6th point this half.
Not a good situation for the defense here, Mike. There's a huge height advantage right now. The defense must try to deny that entry pass every time by playing the passing lanes better and try to push him off the lane. Then get some pressure on the ball handler so he can't see inside and get that easy pass in.
He makes his first shot at the line. Hodge looks fresh coming back out. And he succeeds at the stripe, 2 for 2. The Deacons have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. They feed it inside. The inside shot. Fisher, too hard on that shot. It went long. The Orange have it, and in the last 16, they've scored a dozen. McLaren with the huge alley-oop. What a finish. Fisher inbounds the ball. It's a 5-point game. Fisher, the 3. Syracuse are on a 14-4 run here. Orange score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. The Deacons will take a timeout there. Hodge comes off the floor for now. McCray comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Down low with the ball. Grove misses and the run continues. The Orange have it and they're hot. 16 of the last 20 points. Summers, short that time. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Puts up the tray. Fisher can't stop the run. The Orange have it and they're hot. 16 of the last 20 points. Syracuse score, and that's 10 unanswered. Grove with the inbound. The Deacons have the ball. They're up by 1. Fisher from outside. Fisher can't put an end to the run this time.
Mike, that's really impressive defensive rebounding. Going up strong in a crowd. No doubt about who that belongs to.
McLaren connects and puts them in the lead. The Wake Forest Deacons have the ball and are 1 back. The Deacons are behind just a bit on the scoreboard. They were trailing at the end of the first half as well. Still anybody's game, though. What's this team been like on the stat sheets?
Mike, there's still plenty of time left in this ball game. Even though they're trailing right now and they've been shooting the 3 very well, it doesn't mean they have to come down and keep shooting 3s every time. They've got to continue working good offense, get the ball inside if nothing's there. That's when they can kick it out to an open shooter so they can get their shots in rhythm.
From long range, Summers has it ricochet off the left side of the rim. It's a 1-point game. Fisher can't end the drought. The ball passed in deep. Syracuse get the bucket, and the streak continues with 14 unanswered. The Deacons down by 3 with the ball. Woodward can't get it to fall and can't stop the run. Syracuse with the ball and a 3-point advantage. The Orange get the hoop and they just keep rolling. 16 straight. The Deacons decide to call a timeout. Grove will come off the floor. Feeney spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. It's a 5-point game. Woodward doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues. That one's good, and Jay, they needed that one.
Mike, this is the kind of game that's going to go down to the buzzer. The team that has the ball last is probably going to win this one.
Bowens throws the ball inbounds. Height with an assist here. He would have 10 on the night. McLaren, 13 feet out and no good. It's a loose ball. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons couldn't hang on to the ball and went out of bounds off of a player. The Orange with the ball and a three-point advantage. Puts it up. McLaren doesn't get that one to go, and Jay, he's missed more shots than we're used to seeing.
Boy, he has, but you can't fault his shooting form. His team is playing well as a unit right now, and they have the lead, and that's all you really care about. But you worry about your star player staying in the ballgame and not forcing it.
Might get a W on an off night. Three-point spread on the scoreboard. With the J. Another score, and just look at the way these talented kids are matching up tonight.
It's been a compelling matchup, Mike. They're going right at each other, and you've got pretty even production out there from these top two guys. They're going to have to pick it up defensively against each other. This is a great matchup.
And it might last all night long, too. Feeney connects on the shot, and he's fouled. A free throw coming. Hodge heads to the bench. He converts at the line and finishes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons take the ball up, down 4 points right now. It's blocked. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons recover it. Fisher is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. He gets the first of 2. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. Orange with possession, a 17-6 run. Pulls up.
Here's a kid that when you ask him to step up, he delivers. A tough game, a tough matchup individually, and he gets a double-double. It seems like he's just been in the zone, and they've needed it tonight, too. He's been a major factor in keeping this one close.
Grove puts the ball in play. 4-point game we've got right now. Shoots. Finn gets his 6th rebound of the night. Finn hits the right side and comes out. 1:52 remaining. Orange score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Mike, I'll tell you, it's surprising that this team has this big of a lead ending the ball game because they have not shot the three very well at all. But give them credit for finding other ways to score when they haven't been knocking down their shots. That's the key to a great team, is finding ways to score when you're not going to your strength very effectively.
Takes the ball away. Superb defense. 1:25 on the game clock. With the touch shot, Grove clears the board on offense. Big bucket there, yet another second chance basket.
Mike, when you're not shooting the ball well, offensive rebound opportunities can really bail you out. These are huge. It's hard to quantify what a difference these kind of high percentage shots are making for this team.
Fisher comes away with the ball. That's his 3rd tonight.
Terrific aggressiveness defensively in a close ball game late in the second period. That can be the difference. That is a game-winning type play.
Fisher! All right, Jay, here we go. Ball across half court with a minute to go. What a ball game.
Crunch time, Mike. This is where you have to play smart. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. You have to make good decisions.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons get the hoop, and now they have 9 unanswered. Syracuse will take a timeout there. Bowens with it up top. For the deuce. McLaren doesn't score there, doesn't stop the run. The Deacons call timeout. Grove inbounds the ball. Height is called for the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have the ball on a 15-5 run. will wrap him up, called for the personal, and that will get him his fourth foul of the ballgame. Summers will pick up the personal. That would be his third. The bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for the 1+1. He hits the first free throw. And he gets both free throws to drop. Crunch time now. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Under a minute, Jay.
But there's not a lot of time, Mike. They need a quick basket and then get a foul. They've got to stop this clock and make the other team march to the free throw line and hit big free throws.
He makes his first shot at the line. And he's off on the second. McLaren could pick up his 20th point this trip down the floor. The Orange call timeout. Bowens passes it in. McLaren with the ball up top. Summers misses, and the run continues. He gets the first of two. His second attempt is off.
These kids are winning the battle of the boards, but unfortunately that stat hasn't turned into a lead. They need to convert when they grab offensive rebounds, and they've got to keep their other team from getting second shots. Let's check out this play. This is textbook.
And Jay, look at the assist.
He really passed it perfectly, and the shooter took great advantage of it, being ready to shoot as the ball arrived.
Height will wrap him up. He's just picked up foul number 5. He'll have to sit the rest of this out. Not only that, but because of the double bonus, we'll head to the line for two shots. He can't get the first. Figueroa got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. With that free throw, they have been very good at the line tonight.
They have, Mike, and they're being aggressive in getting to the line. The free throw line is the most efficient place to score on a basketball court, and look at how these kids have gotten there and banged them down.
Bowens with the inbound. Orange are trailing by 6 and have the ball. McLaren drops in his 14th point this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. He hits the first free throw. He gets them both. Only 10 seconds left. Fisher boxes out and grabs the rebound.
Substitution.
Howard Downs in off the bench. Not a big minute guy for this team. He gets the first of two. Howard Downs going to the bench. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. He lets it fly. Nwanko can't get the buzzer, beat it and drop. There's the horn. This game is in the books. The final score, 69-61.
Let's have a look at today's Burger King players of the game.